I'm Mark Vadis, and today I want to introduce you to one of the best builders I know. But before I start, my contact detail is 083 799 6135 or email mark@mgn.co.za. About 10 years ago I was interviewing builders to build me a braai room, and I'd been through about 10 interviews, and then Petersen walked in, and immediately I felt there was something special here. He promised me that within 6 weeks the whole job would be done, which I was flabbergasted, but to the day, 6 weeks, it was done. One of the nice parts about Mike is that he project manages the project. He's not one of those builders that gets the quote, then drops workers off and disappears. He will stay with the job and make sure he's on standby for any of your questions. He's a small operation, but his attention to detail and coming back on snagless. I had Mike coming back a year, 2 years afterwards, fixing little cracks here and there that obviously happen over the course of time. His integrity is beyond reproach. His neatness and quality is fantastic. I would certainly propose Mike for any building that needs to be done. And with that, I'm going to hand you over to Mike and let him introduce himself. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Michael Petersen. My number is 071 822 6842. My email address, it's michaeljbuildingprojects@gmail.com.
So Michael, what kind of jobs do you do? What size jobs are you capable of performing?
Hi, Mark, I'm specializing in all building renovations, and the sizes of job can be from anything from a 50 square meter up to 150 square meter job, depending what it is. Could be alterations, new builds, yeah.
Could you do larger building or?
Yes, I can do. Yes, I can.
And do you work with any specific architects?
Look, it depends. Usually the clients do their own plans usually, and then they will contact me. It depends. Yeah, really depends.
So can you recommend architects?
Yes, I can.
Okay. And have you got any specific measures that you use to keep on schedule with your projects?
Yes, I do. Look, if I do get the job, I usually work with a contract, and within the contract, there's usually a progression payment, and how do I say that now?
Schedule.
There's a progression schedule.
Okay.
Yeah.
And everything's laid out in that?
Everything is laid out in that, and we basically work according to that.
Okay. And then do you sign that off with the customer and yourself agreeing to those terms?
Yes, we do.
And how do you like to structure your building program? With your workers and...
Look, it depends what we do and also how we start off. So if we should do a renovation, the first thing I would do is make an appointment with the building inspector. Start off with the trenches, as a matter of fact, or layout, and then starting with trenches, and then source the labor accordingly.
And do you keep labor and the products that you need to build with separately, or do you combine that within the quote itself?
Look, usually what I do prefer is to work on a labor-based project where you pay labor, and I still do all the running around for your material, working out of material and all those. So I still do, you don't need to do any running around and purchasing all those things. I'll do it for you.
Okay, and when you come to a site and you're now going to mess the site up, obviously with building works and etc. How do you leave a site once you're done with that site?
Look, when we leave the site, we basically need to leave it the way we found it. So on a daily basis, yes, we try to clean, which is not always possible to clean it to the specific level. But when we leave, we clean it to a spotless level as best we could.
And Mike, do you do any other artisan work? Anything else that you are involved in?
As a matter of fact, yes, I do. I'm in collaboration with it's called Splash Pools, and we do pool work, pool heating systems, the solar systems, the heat pumps, and even a bit of aircon as well.
Okay. And Mike, where are you based?
I'm based in Stellenbosch, but I do work all over Cape Town.
So you would be prepared to travel to
Yeah.
build anywhere? Okay. Thank you, Mike.
Thank you.